Hello everyone. I am here with my Kill a Kit for how to kill a kit with style for the month of July. I wanted to let you know that I met my goal and completed 10 pages, but I didn't meet my goal of putting up a video once a week. I do apologize, but I do this for fun, and I also am a firm believer to document memories. We have to create memories with our families. I will tell you as much as I can about each of these layouts and enjoy, freeze, get any type of inspiration, scrap lift if you'd like. I'm all good with that. So anyway, this layout I created using the Carta Bella Rustic Elegance paper from 2015. This strip right here, as you can tell, is a washi tape that's across there. I cannot tell you where I got it. I know I've had it for years, and I know that I bought it online somewhere. This right here, I tucked in here, was from the kit, is an embellishment that was already created. Tuck that in. Put this flower here. I have some puffy stickers right here, and they either came from Pink Fresh or Felicity Jane. And I have a dolly right here. Oh, and you can see that's a puffy sticker right here, and this is a little bit more crepe paper, and I have a tag, and I did just kind of a funky looking ribbon. I didn't want it going up. I thought it was distracting from my flower here, and I've got some black splatters that I use the Dylusion black marble ink spray. Another layout that I just completed is this one, and this will go in my Little Guys album. This is from 2016, towards the end of the year. My little guy was testing and training for endurance and skills for a regional competition. All right, I used from my kit the Amy Tan chipboard. That would be this one, and this one, and this one. This chipboard and this chipboard and this chipboard is from Close to My Heart. That is probably 7-10 years old. I can't tell you when. I left this in its natural stage. I painted this with mustard seed from Tim Holtz. And this one, let me look. I use peacock feathers. Sorry about that, and painted that. This is an old Brad. This is a hexagon shape that I cut from my Cricut, and then this are stickers. And then to create these little marks, I just actually took these little strips right here and just had the ink on there, black ink, which is, that black ink is just from Crafter Smart, I'm sorry, Onyx, and it's like a metallic, so that's why it's got a little bit of shine to it. You see that? So I did that to tie it in, because if you notice, I've got some primary colors, and then I have this kind of minty background paper. Layout 3, and you'll notice I am doing a lot of photographs that are focusing on my little guy for his 2016-17 album. I do it by school year. This is his 9th birthday. I used Pink Paisley birthday chipboard that I received in my Secret Not So Secret Kit Club. And this is from these chipboard. And so on that last layout, I used 7 chipboards, and let's see how many I used here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7. This is an old wood veneer I painted. Let's see, what papers did I use? This paper is Dear Lizzie paper. This is Dear Lizzie. So yeah, and this was just something old from my stash. And then this chipboard was from Close to My Heart, which is in my video of how I put my kit together and the main products that I was using, and I will show you in the end what I had left over. This is also from my little guy's 9th birthday. In the evening, after we had a full event of activities, we came home. I'm sorry, that's my computer that just went off, and I am not redoing this video. Apologize. And here I took strips of paper, and then I stitched, see if you can see, with coordinating colors. Hope I'm not going too fast here. So I've got mint on mint. On the yellow, I did white and yellow. And then on this one, I did a really pale yellow. And then right there, can you see that? All right, so on this one, as you can see, took the same paper and cut circles and popped them up with foam squares or foam tape. And this came from my stash. I think this, I'm not sure where that came from. Anyway, it came from my stash. This love is from Felicity Jane. This is from my stash, and I actually painted this shoe because it was a different color to make it match. And this says make today count, and so that is just an epoxy sticker on top of there. Again, came from my stash. And then I got stars. This came from my stash, and this again is an Amy Tan white sticker. I've got some journaling here. This came from that Amy Tan chipboard piece, and then the smile came out of my stash. That came out of my stash. Next paper is first day of school for 4th grade, and I did use this sketch from Page Maps. I'm not sure which month, and this was my inspiration. That's the page I created. And the papers on this is Amy Tangerine, Hustle, and Heart. And then I just did a little bit of old school type layout using squares like that. I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Actually, I don't know why we call it old school. You can mix techniques, old, new, and create your own. And again, these are just old stickers and old stars. I cannot tell you where any of this stuff came from. This is probably old, like October afternoon or something, because that's kind of what that looks like. So I just did some layering up there, and there you go. All right. This sketch is for Stretch Your Sketch, and that was just released, and there is a process video out there on that. And I used Echo Park Summer, and the main background page is My Mind's Eye, and it is a 2013. And this is the Echo Park. This one isn't quite as old. I think this is just a couple years old. Again, I used that chipboard from Amy Tangerine line and used alphas from my stash, layered up here. Here's another chipboard from Close to My Heart chipboard. Left this in its natural stage, just inked it with Black Suit from Tim Holtz. Distressed this a little bit, painted it, got some washi tape. And I will do some journaling on there. This is my little guy playing, I guess you'd call it fall soccer. It was a month after they started school. And I'm going to do some journaling down in here. And this is the companion page next to that soccer page. And here I pulled, these aren't items that I had pre-pulled for my kit, which I explained that. I have things very handy right next to me, color coordinated. So go back in my video of me sharing that. And these are stitched and they were from Hobby Lobby's. Probably the only regret is I didn't want to put all three on here, but I was covering up a person here, and then this is my little guy coming out from their game they won. And this is on a black solid paper. I used washi tape here. It's quite old. And so anyway, I've got that documented, his soccer. So there's washi tape. Again, I used Echo Park by Lori Whitlock, A Perfect Summer, and that's this right here, that paper. All right, here's my next layout. This is a math science project at school. I use Dragon Tales by Doodlebugs, and this is 2017 paper. This is a embellishment from the stash, a sticker that went across there. This is from Close to My Heart. There's those chipboards that I used. And then this is just an old epoxy sticker, along with right here the ABC, and again that chipboard. Really, really like how this turned out. All right, in this layout, that doesn't belong there, sorry about that. This paper is from Close to My Heart that I received free. It was like a drawing, and I got to select, and this is called Fresh Air. Yes, Fresh Air. So this one I did not stitch, but I can show you that if you're like me and don't have a sewing machine, your choice is to hand stitch, or you can take a marker and just make it appear that you're stitching across there. This is from my kit that I put together, and it was actually like a beach theme, and I used it as tucking in elements here and right here and right here and right here. So all of that, oh, looks like that one came loose, is a beach element that I used for basically an autumn page out in the woods. So just to give you an idea, sometimes you can make different themes work for other themes. And then my last page, which is from the Fresh Air collection as well. And so I just took a bunch of these tabs, and I got these at Hobby Lobby's, and just stuck them in here and inked them up. And I didn't want to have a bunch of ribbon on here, so I found these old kind of glittery gold enamel dots. I have old stickers here of bear footprints. Same here. These are just old. I don't know where they came from. And so this is just him practicing. I know that you cannot see the target that he's practicing, but he is practicing with his BB gun. Then this is what I have left on papers, and if they're all this size, I keep them. If they're like this, I'll toss them. Here's that one chipboard from that Amy Tan collection. So I use quite a bit. And then the box, the chipboard, there were 2 full sheets. So this looks like a lot, but based on what you saw in there, I mean, I used probably about 20 pieces of chipboard. So when I started popping them out, they were just all falling out. So I just have this box here, and I'm just going to keep it in here and use them. So that is what I have left on that. The one sticker sheet that I had of, it was that old summer collection. I have it all used up. I tucked it in different places, so it was used up except for a long one that was kind of reddish that said boys will be boys, and one other long one. And I just know I wasn't going to use it, and I tossed it. Right, so be on the lookout for August kit reveal. I'm going to put it together, and I think that kit I'm going to make a little bit smaller. We have some things planned for our family in August, so I just don't think I'm going to be able to do 2 layouts a week. So I'm going to make that kit smaller, probably do 4 to 6 maybe I'll commit to. And then plus I have a couple other collaborations that I have to do kits for, so I end up really making more layouts. But anyway, but for how to kill a kit with style, I'm going to do a smaller one for August, so be on the lookout. I'm not sure what photographs that I'm going to use, and go back to my channel and see some of my other videos. All right, so we'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Like, share, and hit that bell button. But most of all, like and share. I am trying to build up my channel. All right, bye. Have a great day.